Dead Draw Gaming. Like no one ever was.
What's good with it, people? We're back, round 11, coming off that nice little Caleb Gettimer Buzzrock showmanship and all that.
Tarbell with
Tarbell
the Lycanroc Torque deck as well.
Getting bodied.
Oh yeah.
So up this round, we got Ian Robb rocking this crazy Buzzwole Garbodor order pad kind of list, and the players we believe don't have their headsets on yet.
We gotta be quiet.
Yeah, so we're gotta be like relatively quiet,
maybe
silent.
sneaky.
Even though I was just getting hammered for not speaking up yesterday. Like, too much whispering, Russ. Speak up. You got a little raspy voice, but his list is pure consistency.
So much. It's
so much consistency. So Ian, he's been stomping Buzzrocks all day. He's been telling me.
Yep.
He's like, if they don't understand how to play against my deck, they're going to lose. And that's actually really hilarious to say. He just came off of a fresh win off Genuine Pendarvis, who I believe is like top 5 Buzzrock players currently playing the game.
Yeah, for sure.
He has so much experience with it, and he's slaughtering.
He's played it for like 4 or 5 events in a row.
And he came out to me after taking an L, and he goes, so I end him to 2, and he just draws. And he's like, order pad game, order pad flip heads game, and Jimmy seemed a little bit salty about it and have a little fun with it. I'm pretty sure the players have their headphones on now.
Cool. So
with that in mind, let's start getting into the list.
All right. So I mean, from Ian over here, it's really. There's so much consistency. It's almost mind blowing. You know, I was like counting some stuff right before, and you know, Ian's entire deck only has 11 Pokemon.
Yeah.
But he also has 7 balls. He's got 4 Nest Balls, 3 Mysterious Treasure. I guess Mysterious Treasure's not a ball, so we shouldn't call it
essentially.
But
what if the treasure is the ball?
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Yeah,
That's
they got
a good point. But you know, he's got 7 search cards and 11 Pokemon. So like. He's trying to make sure he just gets set up and he does what he wants to do every single game. Yeah. And then he's good.
That's all he's saying. He's like, I have a game plan. I'm going to execute it over and over and over again, right?
Yep.
And if my opponents don't know how to deal with it, then I'm just going to keep taking free wins.
Yep.
And my man's not missing. He must mulligan for days.
He has to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 basic Pokemon.
9 basics?
It's not a lot.
Boy, wildin'.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, he's opening Trubbish all day.
Yep.
Of course, you got the 4 float. Instead of bands, he has 1 choice band. Wild. All right,
I think it's because they wouldn't let him play a 5th Fighting Fury belt.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yes.
Yeah. He's like, can I play 5? And they're like, no, bro.
Like, what are you doing? Don't even ask us that
Remember we got 63 cards in Roanoke and trying to get you the 5 Fighting Fury belt here.
At least he asked.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, Lily coming out on Ian's side. Definitely love it.
Oh, yeah.
When you get the opening Nest Ball, plus another Pokemon, you're just like, Lily, peace. We out here.
Yeah, why not?
He's got only 1 Sycamore. So this seems very... I'm going to N, and I'm going to draw into my Cynthia.
Yep.
Because he doesn't want to discard anything. Yep. Every card's very, very useful. And there's no Super Rod. So the energy hits the discard pile, he's done.
It's there.
It's gone. It's out. We out. Yeah. So no Carbink Break, which I assume some people are thinking, oh, does he have the Carbink? He's got the Garbodor, right? No, absolutely not.
None of that.
We talked about consistency, not some little eggums.
4 Buzzwole GX and 1 of the baby Buzzwoles. Those are his
one
attackers.
baby Buzzwole. Yeah. I'm sure the baby Buzzwole gave him tons of mileage. I'm not sure if Will's ready for this matchup. You know? Ian says he's farming Buzzrocks. Does Will know what's in Ian's deck? Like, are they homies? Do they know each other? He sit around them like all day one, right?
I did talk to him a little bit before the match. You know, I was talking to both of them, and Will's like, you know, I know what Ian's deck is. I know what he's playing. I've heard all about it. But he's like, you know, it's so much different. He's like, I'm gonna have to play it differently than normal Buzzrock mirrors that I'm sure he's had at least a handful of experience with throughout this event, if not plenty of testing against before. So, you know, a lot of what he's used to dealing with, I'm sure, will not be as useful as he wants it to be as he figures out how to navigate against this different deck.
So, of course, the mulligan comes out, like I just mentioned.
Yep.
And he's going to have at least like 1 or 2 of those in the game. Looks like he got an attacker and a Trubbish. That's pretty much what you always want to throw into the bench early, right? But 4 Beast Ring, 7 of Fighting Energy. How many times are you playing Beast Ring? Like once? Maybe even twice? I guess you can Garbodor end them and then low them down.
I think it's just got to be the consistency we were talking about, right? You know, he kind of looked at it and he's like, all right, I'm playing Garb, so I can slow the game down. I can just Jet Punch, you know. I'm not looking to lead with all of these max elixirs and get popping out of the, you know.
Yeah, so we're getting into it. Looks like Will won the dice roll, and he's debating whether or not he wants to throw down this Brooklet Hill. And he's definitely going to. He's got a max. His hand's not bad. His hand's pretty good.
You know, for starts, he's got just about everything he would need. You know, he started the Remoraid. He's got the Rock Ruff. He's Brooklet Hill for the Buzzwole. You know.
Yeah.
And something interesting to keep in mind is that Ian actually does not play any Brooklet Hill. So Will putting this in play is.
It's like a thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you, man.
Nest Ball is gonna go after Travis instead right now.
Yep,
Yeah.
Exactly. He's like
take one for the homies.
He's able to do other things with his cards with this like search card.
And with the first elixir
for him.
And goes for Cynthia. Okay, great. I like the way Will plays.
Yep.
He's like, here's a Buzz. I'm not gonna look at the rest of my deck.
Yep.
Here's an elixir. Just kidding, Cynthia.
Yep. I mean, you know, he's trying to get moving.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like, you know, this is round 11. You know. This is his 11th best of 3 this weekend, just competitively in the event, and I'm sure that after a while he's just like mechanically he's like, all right, we gotta move.
Yeah, mentally you're kind of drained. You're still waking up, and you're just like, whatever. We're just gonna keep moving and grooving.
Yep.
You throwing this elixir down here?
Four,
and missed
No,
again,
missed
dude.
again.
Rotated already, so people stop
right,
missing.
right,
I'm trying to help you all out.
I mean, it seems like Will. I mean, he's playing less energy than I feel like a few of the other lists that we've seen.
Yeah.
This weekend, you know, he's got the 9 basic fighting, the 3 strong, and whereas you know we saw something like Pendarvis's list where he's playing 10, 4, right?
10,
and the beast
4, no
of,
matter
you know,
what.
Yep. And so you know he's got a little worse odds of hitting the elixirs, of finding the energy, but. You know.
Oh, this is great. Okay, so Will is aware that there's no Diancie Prism in Ian's deck.
Oh, got it.
If not, maybe he's going. He has trouble. So if you play Diancie Prism, you're probably bad, right?
Yep.
He's thinking in his head, you ain't gonna do that.
Yep.
And so with that in mind, he's like, I'll just keep this Flowstone active, and I'll allow you to hit it for 50 at most with the strong,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna turn an artillery, still 2-hit KO off the bench.
You're right.
Love it.
Yeah, I think this is, you know, we were talking earlier, like, does Will know Ian's deck?
Yeah.
And I think that this is exactly the kind of play that says yes.
Yeah,
he
absolutely.
does.
Because they're like, oh, does it really make that much of a difference? It's like, yeah, if I retreat into this Buzzwole, my boy gets popped for like 50
Yep.
instead of getting smacked around
Yep.
for 30 off the bench. It's worlds of a difference in the late game.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially when you hit these perfect numbers.
Yes, exactly. Like that extra 20 could absolutely matter on the Buzzwole.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter on that,
No,
benched
not
artillery.
here.
No.
So Cynthia comes down.
So.
After Mysterious Treasure, consistency.
Oh yeah, there it is. I mean, he's got what 6 psychic Pokemon and 3 Mysterious Treasure. You know, he's getting everything out.
Yeah.
You
So what we notice here is that him playing the treasure does take a -1 from his chances of drawing into something to go get a Lele.
You're right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Not that it matters all too much, but I'm pretty sure that play has saved Ian left and right. Maybe if someone went Floatstone, your Field Blower off your Garbodor, and you to 2, because it's playing a little bit aggressive.
Yep.
He just goes, I have an Energy, Mysterious Treasure, and a Lele. And he's like, that's a Guzma. It's over,
you know,
boys.
he gets into 2 and he's like, I still have 3 search cards.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm fine. And one of the cards can be live just because Treasure only goes -1.
Exactly. All right, so we do see a quick check punch. We noticed that Ian actually opts to put the 30 on the Rock Ruff instead of the Buzzwole. I feel like, you know, we were kind of expecting the Buzzwole.
Yeah.
What do you
I think he needs to soften up the Lycanroc in the future, because if Will might tailor his play towards like we're gonna go for a Lycanroc movement instead, and maybe Ian struggles to hit the 190 since he doesn't play as many band, right?
Yep.
So maybe he has to he's forced to have a strong plus a fighting fury belt.
That makes sense.
To go for the 160, 190, right? And he's like, I can't always just draw into that like there's no tomorrow.
Makes sense. You know, he's just aware of the limitations of his deck, and
of course.
He's like, okay, I got to soften this up to make sure I can hit that number, and it's fine. You know, he just knows that, and that's great to see.
Yeah.
You know, so we see Will pulling out this baby Buzzwole, a card I would say has been like pretty defining on the weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Baby Buzzwole is the reason all these top players are here on day 2.
Yep.
And they're running past the other Buzzrock matchups because they're like, oh, I just have 3 Baby Buzz instead of your.
Yep. And actually, Will, we see kind of a more traditional list that I feel like.
Oh, his super basic. He only's got the 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's only got the 1. He's got a 2/2 Octillery, a 2/2 Lycanroc. You know, we saw Pendarvis going with the 1/1 on each. Like.
So we see the Prism come down.
Yes.
Do you like that? He doesn't play a Field Blower.
I think it's fine.
That's a bench space though.
Yeah.
That's rough. Like look, right now we're looking down. Lycanroc is essentially going to be useless this game if Garbodor goes online game 2 or turn 2. He's gonna no ability. And then we got Remoraid, Octillery. So we're gonna have 2 little bench sitters doing nothing besides absorbing a spot.
You're right.
And that's gonna take away from another Buzzwole in the
absorbing
future.
2 spots.
Okay, so Will going after the Buzzwole here. He's like, I really don't care about your Garbodor. Keep him.
Yeah.
I know you don't have a Trash Lance.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go Buzzwole hunting and see what we can do.
All right, I don't hate it. You know, he's going for it. And, you know, I think that's part of the reason I don't hate that. You know, I said I didn't like today. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm just gonna take the 20 now. If you get a Garbodor next turn, sure. But
okay.
You know, I'm taking the 20 when I can take it. And if you've got something else, you got something else. You know.
Will can also be thinking super far ahead of us.
Yep.
A couple bands, a couple prisms here. Maybe he misses Garbodor.
Yep.
And he can go for a double Jet Punch KO turn.
Yeah.
If he's like, oh, soften this guy up, bring this guy up, you know, smack him around, no problem. Avoid all that.
And here's
the
the
order pad. First one. Ooh, tails. That's why we don't play that.
Man,
don't play coin flips.
This card's gonna stress me out this series. I can already feel
Oh,
it.
yeah?
Like, yeah. Like whew, that made me nervous. Like just watching that get flipped. Like, you know, I learned this weekend. Order pad, when you flip heads, you only
Busted.
get item.
Busted card.
Go get any item.
Shouldn't have been printed.
It's insane.
All right, we got another 50. Knockout on the Remoraid.
Will's taking the.
So he's taking the lead. He's taking the lead here, right?
Yeah.
But maybe Ian's thinking your baby Buzzwole's not getting activated.
Yep.
I'm going 1-2. Yeah. Hit him with the old the 2-piece.
Yep.
Yeah. Popeye's combo.
Like for Ian, I don't think he cared so much about keeping Will's Octillery offline because he's like, I got Garbodor, I'm gonna shut it off eventually.
Yeah.
He more cares about, all right, now I'm at 5, and then I can go 3.
I'm taking the small lead. I'm going to 3, and I'm not going to work on this baby Buzzwole, this Prism.
Exactly.
Because they're not going to go online.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like it. He also missed the early the next turn Garbodor, right?
Yep.
Meaning, if I take out this Remoraid here, you literally don't Omni.
Exactly.
And that's what I don't want to see at all.
Yep. You know, I'm not even giving you the chance to get it off once.
No,
you know,
So choice band takes. He took quite a bit of time thinking about the choice band. These numbers do get wonky. And looks like he's going for that Lycanroc.
It is.
Yeah, go crazy with the Lycanroc play we were talking about.
Yep, and you know, Ian kind of Brooklet Hills. You know, he got out that baby Buzzwole.
Yeah.
You know, you can kind of tell Ian's like, I'm not playing around Lycanroc. I'll probably get Dangerous Rogued at some point, but then like it'll be fine.
But since I soften it up to
fine.
170, then we're perfectly fine.
You can just trade with it, right?
Yep.
So, you know, something that was a little concerning is I don't think we saw Ian play a supporter last turn.
No, he just
I'm
went.
pretty sure
on Brooklet Hill, attach strong, and then smacking around.
Knockout. You know, maybe he got something good off the prizes, but you know, maybe that order pad tails was really kind of
necessary.
You know, he hits that tails, and he's like, whoa.
Yeah, like
I'm dead in the water.
Like, this is why we do this.
Yep. Maybe he's dead for a little bit. You know.
Yeah. So energy comes down for Will. Almost like, and you really see he's taking his time thinking about what to poke down.
Yep.
And I think he's aware that he only plays one baby Buzz, and so he's gonna go for a dangerous rogue
here.
Oh boy!
Wow.
That's knowledge, baby.
Yes, it is.
That's like, all right, you only got one. Chill. And then Ian's actually thinking about what to promote here, and that might have thrown him for a loop.
Yeah, I mean, like.
So he goes, all right, if I bring on my my Buzzwole with the energy, and I just saw so strong here, no way to recover. Doesn't plays the 1 beast energy, but.
And you know, there's actually no way that Lycanroc gets knocked out this turn because we know Ian is like max elixir. He can't even run hot hitting a bunch of elixirs.
He can't even hit heads with order pad. He ain't running on at all. Yeah,
exactly. So
man's on a cooler.
You know, this Lycanroc is definitely not getting knocked out, and that 50, you know, one more energy, and Klaus Hush is doing 140. That's exactly
It's clean. It's clean, dude. So
like from Ian, what he's gonna need to see here is fighting Fury Belt.
He's fighting Fury Belt and Garbodor.
Yes, he wants the Garbodor. He needs the Fury Belt.
Absolutely,
is where I think he's at. So we actually see him, you know, using the Brooklet Hill again as we talked. He's getting so much value out of his opponent's card. And,
but do you think Will's Prism and that early turn Buzzwole that he's curving, do you think it's like getting him enough value back? Like, oh, I'm gonna do this and take this out.
Yeah.
Looks like he's gonna go for a Guzma stall play. Bring up the Buzzwole without any energy.
Yep.
And then hit.
You just gotta
this
do
really sucks for Ian.
Yeah,
my man playing 4 Cynthia.
Yeah.
This
Forehand.
Sycamore.
Like we were talking about
it's
his deck was before.
He's getting bodied by the order pad. Yeah, flipping tails.
I mean, you know, we haven't been able to see his hand. He's been pretty secretive so far.
Yeah. The way he's holding is very.
And you know, I would argue.
Private.
I would argue he's playing more supporters than most other decks in the format.
Definitely.
But you know, he is playing
because everyone else got out. They defend the Octi line, and he's just like, "Oh, I'll put in Garbodor instead."
Yeah, I'll play put in Garbodor and play 4 more supporters.
And I'll play 1 less on the cards. Finally hits an elixir. My man, Will out here.
All right, where's it going?
Whoa, big choice there.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if I hate it.
If he's got a Guzma, I think that's very
I think he's
fine.
assuming Ian's going to play it well, and he's going to take 2 prizes instead of having a party with this baby Buzzwole on the bench.
Yep.
And he's just like, I'm going to load this guy up. If you Guzma KO it, I'm fine with that.
Yep.
You know, you need a Guzma plus B-String turn, and that could be exactly what Ian's sitting on.
Yep.
Because he's just playing Guzma and like random things. Like, what else could he have? He doesn't even have Floatstone to play.
Exactly.
Like, what are you sitting on, dog?
He's clearly sitting on at least, like, he's got a handful of cards. He's attached energy every turn.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So Will gets another Buzz. Full bench. Doesn't want another Rock Ruff down.
Buzz.
Maybe he prized the other one.
Maybe he did, yeah.
There's so many little things that you could be doing right now, but...
You know, you see him pull that out. I actually did not see a reasonable support. Oh, there is.
Oh, no, he's got a
Sycamore.
Sycamore. He's got a Sycamore. He's
Okay.
living.
So, we see the Sycamore. Will's looking for a Floatstone here. It seems like he's cut down to 3. You know,
he drew energy strong and some Ultra Ball.
You know, I feel like we were seeing a lot of, 4 Floatstones, 4 choice bands. Like, there was a point where this deck was just kind of just maxing out on its tools.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. And now we're just like getting super greedy. However,
it's
3
decent,
Floatstones
you know?
isn't too bad.
It's, it's like it was, they're it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
like, you love to have more tools, of course, but do you need them?
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah, so the Ultra Ball discards away at Brooklyn Hill. Easiest discard of my life at this
Right,
point,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, I don't even play Blower. I'm sure you're gonna use this Brooklyn Hill all game.
Neither one of you use Blower. You're both, like, you've used them all.
We see double B-String sitting on the bottom of his deck. He's got a Beast Energy. The Rock Ruff is in there, okay? And so he's gonna grab an Octi here. Maybe setting up for another Ultra Ball or setting up for a Sycamore.
Wait. Did he just play the Brooklyn? Is he? Oh, he's
No,
using
he's
Ultra
Ultra Ball. He's Ultra Ball.
Ball.
He's Ultra Ball.
Okay,
He discarded the Brooklyn Hill we talked about.
You're right.
So he grabbed the Octi and he's like, I'm getting this dead card out of my deck. I'm not drawing this.
Playing the Ultra Ball, which he doesn't want in his deck. Getting rid of 2 cards, which he didn't want in his deck.
Absolutely.
And pulling the Artillery out of his deck.
50-30.
Just spreading 50-30, setting things up. All of Ian's Buzzwoles are
They're in range.
All in range of
yeah.
that Lycan Rock being able to just do one
Claw slashing, until he gets his Fighting Fury Belt. But how long can he keep this up? Like, how long will Ian just keep dead drawing? Oh, we finally see Cynthia come down. That's 3rd strong energy on board, though.
Yeah.
That could be detrimental if that particular Buzzwole gets knocked out.
I mean, that's cut 2. That baby Buzzwole had 1. Ian only got 1 left. I mean, he does play the Beast Energy in addition, which is phenomenal. He's got just as many damage boosting energy as they'll let him play.
Yep.
But he is out half of them already.
Yeah.
So we see him taking.
We get a Fighting Fury Belt off the 6.
All right.
I definitely saw the red.
He needs those in play to stop the Lycan Rock from taking the knockout. The baby Buzzwole is probably still gonna get some value, or the GX on Will's bench with 2.
Yep.
That's still gonna see a knockout, but kind of forcing that over the.
So, we see the Jet Punch come down, right? 30-30 for the boys. However, no Fighting Fury Belt. I think he's saying, go ahead and knock this out.
Yeah.
I'm going to Fighting Fury Belt when I'm able to B-String and then accelerate everything I got.
Yep. I that's very intelligent play from Ian. He's thinking, like, I've got this Fury Belt, but if I put it on the active, anything that Will has is going to knock it out anyway.
Yep.
So I might as well just kind of, like, let something get knocked out, then make something really good, and then attach it. Like, put all your eggs in that basket.
So, do you think that Will should be going for a race here, so to say? So now that we realize that with the board damage, the state is looking like everything's kind of in the one-hit KO range, or they already got poked down, right?
Yep.
So they're all going to get one shot. I'm thinking that he starts racing down. Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. Okay, yeah. We start doing trades. We'll activate the B-String. You're going to end me back. I'm going to draw out of it. 1 energy attachment to this Buzzwole knocks out your Buzzwole that you're going to B-String to.
Exactly.
Aggressive, right?
Yeah,
we're throwing haymakers now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is where the fun starts. They both kind of poke, but Will goes, all right, let's go. I'm ready.
Slash, get the throat.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see. We talked about Ian. He's like put his 3rd strong on board, right? Like he has 3 strongs in the discard. Hasn't actually gotten
there's
value
so much
of
commitment.
any of them.
Horrible.
Will has not used any of those energies yet. He hasn't used any of his strongs or his beast energies.
Yeah.
He's gonna have way more access to those damage modifiers going into the mid to late game, where maybe hitting these numbers, especially getting over the Fighting Fury Belt, is gonna be much more important. All right, so we see Ian use Brooklyn Hill. I don't know if you noticed this last turn, but Ian actually did not use Brooklyn Hill last turn, and he knew that Buzzwole was in his deck.
Yeah.
I think it's what we were talking about, where he wants to go Fighting Fury Belt commit. I think that he's like, I've got 1 more in my deck. I'm going to let it sit there.
Oh, yeah, and so it doesn't get Jet Punch poked, and then we got fresh.
Yep,
fresh.
And this is exactly what we're saying.
4 strong energy comes down, Fighting Fury Belt.
Floatstone on the axis.
And Cynthia. Oh, no, he wanted to end. No, you need to end that turn, dude. Yeah. You can't be doing that.
But
he plays 4, my boy.
4,
hurting. He's hurting this game.
Yeah.
But if this Buzzwole stays, right?
And I don't see why it wouldn't.
I don't see. Yeah, 230.
230.
What kind of hand you got, dog?
It's taking a knockout. You know, it's like.
So what do we need? Prism, strong, band, or Prism, strong, beast energy?
Yeah. I guess you know. I mean, even if Will hits beast energy,
160,
here, he
180,
can't reach that high.
210. No.
Like
So he needs beast energy, or he needs strong, band, and no Garbodor on board. So 160 plus the Prism, 180 plus the strong, 200, and then the band, 230. That's a lot, though.
It is.
And then my boy Ian actually just missed here. He missed the Garbodor.
He did miss the Garbodor. He's missed this Garbodor all game.
That's key. It's key.
You know, I mean, you know, again, Ian's been pretty good at hiding his hand from us so far,
Yep.
but maybe.
I didn't see purple.
Yeah, I'd say.
I definitely didn't see purple.
But what I'm saying is maybe we're seeing kind of these nest balls come back to haunt him a little bit. You know?
Over
the Ultra Balls.
Ultra consistency
Yep.
is taking over. He does use the absorption here.
Yep.
Take the clean KO, and he's pressuring him. He's like, Will, you have to knock out this Buzzwole now, or I'm swinging this game in my favor. Yeah.
Like if Will is not able.
So he's running numbers. You see the finger tapping?
Yep.
Yeah, a little strong. All right, is Band good? Band is good, my friend. Get that flow stone.
Like I think he's doing the same math we did, where he's like, oh, I can't.
I can 230
Oh,
this
this
guy.
is fine.
However, you need a B string to go down to other Buzzwole on the bench.
Oh,
he's
there
already
it
got it.
is,
He's already
right
got
in
it.
his hand.
Flow stone?
He's got everything.
Okay.
I think he's got everything except for the choice band so far.
Yeah.
So
160, 180, 200 right now. Definitely needs the band.
Yes.
And it can't be the beast energy because he's already attached. So
Correct.
we need to see what's underneath that Guzma. I believe it's a Cynthia.
Okay.
But if it's not a draw supporter, I'm giving this game to Ian unless he goes Guzma.
Yep.
For the KO.
So we saw Will. He's playing. He's only playing.
Interesting. I hate to interrupt you.
No, it's
but
okay.
the beast string coming down on the fresh Buzzwole instead of the already damaged one.
All right.
So, do you think he might already concede this turn of not KOing the active?
Like, you think he knows like this thing?
It's a Sycamore. It's a Sycamore.
Oh, he does.
Okay, maybe he's just going clean, and I have elixir. I have one elixir left.
Yep.
I know he missed his first two. And does he get the band?
I have not seen the band.
It might be
yet.
the first card on top.
Two B strings.
Oh, double beast.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
wow.
doesn't even
Must
have-
be nice.
He doesn't have anywhere near that many.
No,
fighting
not at all.
energy,
He's just
yeah.
playing one and failing the other one.
Yeah.
Feels good though.
Yeah. He's like, all right.
I just got a manager on board. I'm so sorry about these beast strings, bro.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I just don't need these.
That's a
cards in
ban.
my
That's a
deck.
ban.
All
First
right,
card.
He's got it.
So
Yeah,
retreat,
Boom.
one shot. This is what happens when you miss Garbodor. All those consistency cards are just like
Nothing.
Yeah, they're avoiding the boy.
You know,
Dodging him.
even with all these consistency cards, you still see that that's like always been an inherent weakness of these.
There's
of
a
these
Nesball.
Garbodors.
Too much consistency.
Yeah.
Whoa, you can't use Lele there. Chill.
It makes me think he's gonna play an end, just getting out of his deck, right?
That's what I'm thinking too.
But you know, again, that's what we were talking about. Is we saw that nest ball kind of come back to haunt him. You know, it's a nest ball. It's not an ultra ball. You know, he doesn't have to discard anything, but he can.
This is crazy. Okay, so it's banned lilies for 6 or 2/6 scoops. Scoops. 1.
All right, we saw Ian concede that game after playing that Lily for 5 cards, and it seemed like he was looking for
Garbodor all
all game. Like, you know, he had those two mysterious treasures, presumably had both Garbodor in deck. He's just not drawing them. You know, he had nest balls for days, but that does not.
That's what he
get
gets
the
for missing
evolution.
that. That's what he gets for missing that order pad early.
Yep.
You should have hit it,
I'm
dog.
sure that's what
if
he's
you're gonna
going-
come back, watch this video, maybe look over a couple rounds, you should have hit it. That's
where-
your fault.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna tell
you
you.
need to fix
messed
that
up,
by
man.
nationals. I want to start seeing 4s and 2s.
Oh yeah,
give me the heads,
Come
man.
on, you know, we can't be seeing these 1s and 3s and 5s if you want to pop off the order pad, you know.
Will. Clean. Prism. Remember I judged it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm wrong. You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
like,
we can only do so much, and if he hit a Garbodor, it was curtains for the boy.
Oh yeah.
Curtains.
But
However,
Will was just
never got
like,
it.
you know, he's like, I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna take the +20 now. I'm just gonna assume this is all I'm gonna get, and everything else is gravy. Well, it turns out that gravy was
gravy was gone.
all over the place.
He's drawing nest ball for days.
Oh yeah.
Get your Garbodor. That's not a mysterious treasure.
No, it's not.
So looking back, if you're Ian, and you play that mysterious treasure for the other Trubbish, right? Mm-hmm. What if that could have been the Garbodor? What if you're being patient and that was it?
And just not played it on that turn.
Yeah, and just got
He drew it off of the supporter, went and got the Trubbish, and then the next turn he's just kind of like.
He's like, well, I missed it off of Cynthia, yada, yada, yada. But those are the key plays.
Yep.
Looking back and going, what went wrong? What could I have done?
Yep.
And that's how you excel from that.
Exactly.
That tier 1 to S tier, which I believe Ian's perfectly capable of. Because he's definitely at the top of tier 1 right now in terms of players.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My man's consistent.
He actually, you know, this is not the first time we've seen Ian playing what seems like a very good, very strong deck that everyone is aware of, but taking his own little
spin on it.
turn on it.
Yeah.
You know? I believe Ian won.
My man's playing order pad. The one that bought me.
Yeah.
Oh, Memphis. Yeah, when I played him on stream, it was totally fine. I was playing Zorgon.
Got it.
Whatever.
You got bopped by the
Lorantis. Then I decked him because he misplayed. I was like, you don't do that again. Yeah, he learned his lesson. He's like, I gotta switch over to Buzzwall. I gotta avoid the kid.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so.
Oh wow, looks like.
Oh no, not the Lele start.
Oh man, Ian's taking the lead. He's got a Lele, Will, 3 Pokemon, Dancy, Rockruff, Buzzwole. That's the whole crew. The team's all here, you know.
The squad's all here, boys.
You know, he's not missing any of them. All right, so we see Ian pop out in S ball. He's grabbing one of those Buzzwoles. He's checking the rest of his deck, making sure, you know.
He said, don't even come. I'm going back in.
I'm going back.
Oh, you might be going back in. Boy, what a tails.
Nah, man, come on,
Ian.
I want to.
Oh no, now he's doubling up. All right. Sorry.
I want to see this card do work, man. It's both times. She's like, all right, that's a tails. All right.
We didn't try to, because he kept talking to me about, hey, put me on stream. I said, Ian, keep winning. And then he kept winning. I was like, all right, man, I really don't want to put you on stream. I was just kidding. You calm down, boy. I don't want to see no order pads.
That's what I told him earlier. I was like, we were gonna put you on stream yesterday, but you were winning too much.
Yeah. And then now I gotta go get the eggs. I gotta close this storyline out.
Come on,
before
man.
You're over here trying to show these fighting fury belts.
Yeah, you won way too early and way too fast for us to throw you on stream yesterday. So
he drew an order pad, and I'm pretty sure he was just debating playing it right there for a Nest Ball.
Yep.
But after flipping tails,
yep.
Yeah, he's holding. And oh wow,
he's like, you know what? This thing's on the bench. It's got a strong. It's got a choice.
Yeah.
I'll just let it sit. I'll get it in the active next turn. It's not trying to take a lot of extra damage. You know, that ANC Prism Star is immediately making 50.
Oh yeah.
You know, the number on the active. So.
If you're Will, what do you need right now? Brooklet Hill? Or not even? Because honestly, I didn't even mind him having Brooklet Hill in turn last game.
No, not at all. I mean,
because he's like, oh, I didn't get all your Buzzwole. I don't really care.
He doesn't need Brooklet Hill. You know, he's got Buzzwole. He wants out. He wants another Buzzwole.
Well, I was thinking get the Remoraid.
Get the Remoraid.
Because you're gonna get at least 1 Octi off of it, and Brooklet Hill, Octillery, double elixir in hand.
Oh
boy!
But with this hand, he has to break the Hill for the Remoraid.
Oh, he got the Remoraid.
Oh, with this hand, I wouldn't even play the Brooklet Hill.
Yo, this is how they go 9-1.
Man, look at that hand.
Yeah, look at. Will's like, yo, this hand busted. Ian, you better have the juice, man.
For real.
Yeah, you better got the goods.
All right, so he pulls his Buzzwole off. I mean, actually, Will didn't draw a fighting energy, did he?
No.
He had everything else good, but that fighting energy.
Yeah. So he's actually pretty upset right now.
Yeah, you know.
One. All right, so he was 1 of 3. Game 1.
Yep.
We're 1 for 1.
1 for 1.
1 for 1 in game 2.
He's about to go for a second.
1 of 1, I guess.
Yeah. And you know, I mean, missing the attachment is lame. So you know, even if he goes 1 for 2 on these elixirs, it's like he didn't really accelerate energy. He has just a different way to find energy. But he could have attached
anyway.
The key
thing here to note, after he misses this elixir, stop playing elixirs. All right. Anyway, the key thing to note is that Buzzwole on the bench, it's got a band.
Yes,
it can't turn into a fighting fairy belt out of nowhere.
You're right.
He doesn't even play Field Blower, right?
It's the only choice band Ian plays.
So you're not too upset about missing the Jet Punch for the 30 on it. You're just like, I guess I'll just go ahead and 190 it.
Yep.
With the Prism you got on bench. Ian absolutely needs a Trubbish right now.
Yes, he does. All right, we see Ian getting value out of his opponent's Brooklet Hill. As I'm sure he's been doing the entire tournament.
Yeah. Mysterious Treasure. Okay.
He failed the Brooklet Hill.
All right.
Do you think he's trying to play around Lycanroc? Ooh.
Yes. Maybe. He realized last time getting Baby Buzz popped too quickly.
Yep.
Really
Just
really did him in.
It messed with him, so he's like, I need to let this stuff sit in my deck. That he knows that Brooklet Hill is not going anywhere.
So he had a manual Trubbish in hand.
Yep.
He actually has a good hand. It's not that bad. But the Guzma, what are you taking up? Ooh, double strong.
He's getting the Remoraid. I think.
Definitely.
If he has that read on Will,
his small hand.
Ooh, he did not have the read.
Okay.
He's just like, I'm gonna do.
I need to soften up this.
I'm gonna do 100 to it. Like That's a lot of damage. Yeah.
30 to the Rockruff. Again, hit the Rockruff. You have to soften that boy up. 200 is way too much for this deck to handle.
We're really seeing that that 200 number is huge for him.
Octi Floatstone Ultra Ball in Will's hand.
So good. All right,
but 2 elixirs already played.
Yep.
He's not getting He's not getting what's it called this turn. He's not gonna knuckle him.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or absorption. I'm pretty sure he's just getting a jet punch.
Yep.
Maybe go down to 4 prizes. But this aggression from Ian, I'm not sure if I like it. Activating Beast Ring this early when you have a double Lele Trubbish bench.
Yeah.
It's wild because you can get end, and if you don't draw one of your 4 Beast Rings for whatever reason,
Yep.
we saw him fail an order pad early, and so I don't know.
And like, I think this is the kind of thing that we see with these Buzzwole decks is, your opponent has to be a little more meticulous in like planning around like,
Oh yeah, it's a numbers game. We all talk about like, it's Buzzwole, just hit Elixir, I hit Elixir. It's very, but once it comes down to, like the nitty gritty, odd matchups, you sit here and like you make magic happen with these numbers. You come out and you're like, oh, that's an Oko.
Like,
I didn't even know I had that.
We talk about it like, oh, of course he hit this, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But like, those get set up because you put a 30, jet punched earlier.
Oh yeah.
You
make the proper bench targets off the jet
like,
punch.
Yep.
Lycanroc?
Give me
that Trubbish.
Yep, he's
Give me that boy.
He's keeping that thing off board. He's like, I'm trying to draw my cards. I'm trying to use Bloodthirsty Eyes again later with another Rockruff maybe.
Absolutely. So we did see he has strong energy in hand.
Yep.
Prism, strong, KO, Worth. Right?
I mean, I suppose. Yeah. He wants to keep.
Well, because if he swings with this and he hits him with another jet punch, then Beast Ring's live.
Yep.
And we out here. Yeah.
I think he wants to get the knockout on this Trubbish, make sure he's not getting locked out of the game,
and soften up the future Buzz so we don't even need
soften
Prism
the future
online.
Buzz, puts him at odd prizes so he doesn't have to deal with the
baby. Yeah.
Later.
So now Ian's thinking that kind of sucked. Yeah. Not having double Trubbish. That's why I didn't like the aggression of the Guzma.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little overextension, but if he was getting anything, get the Remoraid, cut off the Octi.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't just rely on the Garbodor next turn.
Yep. And, I think that, especially because going to the Remoraid puts him at the 5 so he can go to the 3. That
and then we saw the Baby Buzz get bobbed last game and what it did to him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
a lot of Buzzwole in play.
All right.
Using the N, and that was horrible. Will had one card in hand. He's just like, I just can't regulate the Octillery. I assume you're sitting on a B string, or my hand's just garbage. Yep. And N's the only card I got.
Maybe Ian's just like, I know I'm about to take 2 prizes. I need to get my hand set up for next turn. He's assuming that he'll get B stringed, but I do think that he's giving Will way more outs.
Way more outs than he needed to.
He attached energy. Like, what else is he even gonna play this turn? He's not like, there's not more cards that early. He's like gonna get a lot of value out of.
Precisely. So I was thinking, this is the punishment from the Brooklet Hill the turn before that he failed. Had he just got a fresh Buzzwole, then he wasn't forced to promote one that's double strong than Bandit.
Makes sense.
And then he's like, all right, Fighting Fury Belt, or just like, I'll hit you with the Fighting Energy and then not knock out this Buzzwole, not forced to knock out on it. You can go down to 2 prizes, I'm going to Garbodor NU, and we're going to rally back here, right? But now he's really forced to activate Beast Ring against a, 5-hand Buzzrock with Octi, no way to negate it.
And we do see Will playing 3 of those B string. We've seen other decks that have 2. People have taken varying degrees of how important this card is, but Will is playing more than most others, and he's got a decent sized hand. He's got Octillery on board. He's got pretty good odds to find him, but that hand looks bad.
It looks garbage.
Oh yeah, that's not a
straight
good
trash.
Is that 2 Guzma, 3 energy, and an Octillery? I think that's what it is.
Yeah, Guzma, 3 energy, Octi, nothing. You can only play an Octi down in bench Rockruff.
Yeah, he can't even put the Octi down. There's nothing to.
Oh no, sorry. I meant to put the Rockruff down. Yeah, he can throw down a Guzma if he wants. Brooklet Hill, just see what I got in my deck.
All right,
sometimes when I do this, I look at the top cards to see if I get mad at myself or I just use Octi immediately.
No.
It's like stupid.
No,
I shouldn't have shuffled.
I stopped doing that because it gets in my head. I'm just like, whoa, man, why did I should have known that was the next one.
I should have known that was it. Remember, do you Brooklet Hill before you Elixir? And if someone tries to give you numbers, like, of course you do it every time. And I'm just like, I'm going to Elixir for the disrespect.
Yeah. I'm going to hit it anyway, bro.
I'm
It doesn't matter.
Anyway.
Like,
I feel
serious?
it. I sense it.
Yeah.
I mean, he got the Buzzwole.
Grabs the Buzzwole. I mean,
what's in his hand that he didn't want to bench? Oh, Sledgehammer.
There he is. He doesn't have a lot, but he's got a Fighting Energy, and he ends at 4 prizes. So, luckily, at this point, he doesn't need a lot.
Goes
he
with
goes
the
Trubbish? The Trubbish. There it is. And Ian doesn't play Super Odd. He doesn't play Octillery.
He got a Lele off of it.
There it is.
And it's definitely live if it gets KO next turn. So KO, I go to 4. You're still at 4. The Baby Buzzwole might decide it here.
Oh, yeah.
Ian really wants to see a Guzma, and I think he doesn't have it. That's why he's thinking. He might not have the energy to follow up.
And I mean, him putting this up makes me think he's got a float stone.
Or the Guz.
Maybe
at least a float.
Minimum.
Baby Buzz comes down. B string.
Okay. Here we go.
My baby Buzz over your baby Buzz.
There it is.
Yeah.
Too big. All right, that's that Fighting Fury belted one you're talking about. You know,
Yep.
He's got the one
clean,
double strong choice.
Fresh boy.
He's got one for power, and he's got one for the long.
Yeah, for the long
game,
haul. For the
you know?
long haul. You know,
he's getting him ready.
He's got Bay.
Third strong, man. Ian is. He's always got these damage modifying
Strongs,
energies.
yeah. Wow, that was crazy. Promoting the Lele?
Why do you think you promoted the Lele there?
Because he's playing Order Pad and he's gonna get the Flow Stone. That's what he's thinking.
I'm gonna draw. It's
I'm
fine,
gonna draw
it's
it.
fine,
So I flip tails. Big deal. Here comes the 2.
You know, like putting maybe he put the Lele up because he's like, I'm trying to attack with Baby Buzzwole this turn.
Yeah.
My other
And
two have tools.
I need a Brooklyn Hill.
My other two have
yeah.
tools. You know, maybe he doesn't want to put a float on that thing.
Float first card. Wow, must be nice.
First
I'm kidding. He's
card.
playing 4. That's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Exactly. Like, he's got a bunch of them.
happen.
He's got a bunch of them.
This Beast Ring, you throw it on the baby, you throw it on the big one in the left
I
corner.
think you put it on the big one in the left corner.
I think, yeah, if you're swinging around, you already won.
Exactly.
And I would have just put.
He's putting one
okay,
there.
he's setting it all up.
That seems fine as well. Like, well, Will's at 4 prizes, so like 2, 4, 5. There are 5 prizes
Clean
set
up.
up for attackers. So he's like, I don't need anything on the other one. You know. So.
Honestly, I think that N for 5 to garbage might cost Will this game.
Oh, absolutely. Like that.
Order pad. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Oh, is it? And
Off screen.
Oh, he definitely hit heads.
Oh, there
6.
it is.
Yeah.
First heads
wow.
we've seen all game. So you got Ian going in his deck. He gets any item card he wants. If you're Ian, what do you look? You just get another beast string. You're gonna put 2 on the baby Buzzwole and say, all right,
Maybe
do something.
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
a
200
beast
baby.
string.
Yeah.
Yep.
Only one's left.
All right.
Okay.
So I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We see 5 basic energy in play.
We still have beast energy.
Yeah.
It's live.
So you know, well, I mean, we do know that Ian only plays 7, so 5 are in play.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 is in his hand. You know,
Sledgehammer.
something.
Will's
Sledgehammer.
hand is
Boom, boom.
garbage. All right, bro.
You know.
So honestly, I think it's curtains for Will. If Will couldn't go Guzma B-string, yeah, he sees it too. Smart man, my boy Will.
He's got a Lele in hand. He you know, he can play supporters, but he's just kind of like,
I have no follow-up.
This looks way too
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
They're
definitely.
too fully powered on the bench. You know.
Yep.
I'm behind in the trade. This is not looking good. You know. So he just calls and says, "Let's make sure Game 3 finishes."
Crazy
No
game
ties.
for Ian.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of things went wrong for him. I think he should have taken out the Octillery, even though he won.
Yes.
However, the end of 5 just
Ruined him.
Yeah, it ruined Will.
anyway, yeah. He didn't draw
You can't
anything
be drawing
off
all
of
those
that, yeah.
energies like that and then expect to keep a comeback going.
yeah.
Especially against the baby Buzzwole. He finally hit heads on order pad, so
That was good to see.
you guys can see
Yep, we
the
saw it.
stuff that he gets off.
The
You know,
B string locked up the game.
Oh yeah, as soon as he ring, he's like, "We're done here, boys."
He's like, you know, he could have just put his cards aside. He's like, I don't need a hand the rest of the game. I'll
Yeah,
just keep
yeah,
attacking
yeah, we're
until
done
I
here.
win. Like, yeah.
What are you thinking if you're Will? Same game plan?
So-
Lycan Rock maybe.
Yep, like-
and then poke down and then
You know,
play around it.
honestly, this is something I thought about. Maybe this is something that Ian thrives on with his deck as well. Is, you know, we saw Will targeting down those Trebushes.
Yeah.
But when he's targeting down those Trebushes, all those, you know, Buzzwoles get to keep their energy. They're not taking damage. They're still alive.
Yeah, they're chilling like the
They're
whole game. You're just
chilling.
like, oh, okay, cool.
So, you know, Ian doesn't play Max Elixir, but if he's able to go strong and Will's gusting around it and strong, like suddenly
Yeah.
that thing hasn't been touched and it's big, you know?
Yeah.
So that puts Will in this position where in order to exchange with the attackers, he has to hit his B
He
strings.
strings, yeah.
Has to
Oh,
hit them.
that was a perfect example of I hit B string, you didn't.
Yep.
Enjoy your L.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you know,
we taking his dubs.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So, you know,
Easy.
It's not that I think it was incorrect to go after the Garbs. I think it's probably still correct because he has so many abilities he wants to keep using.
Yep.
But that is something that you have to be aware of on Will's end. Is if you're going to target on the Trebushes, you need to hit those accelerations.
Yeah.
You need to get all that energy into those attachments.
need to not dead draw off
keep
end.
up with the attackers.
You need to learn how not to dead draw off end.
Exactly. So Will starting Buzzwole GX, you know, phenomenal starter. We got Ian starting one of those Trebushes
Trubbish,
we're
yeah.
talking about. You know, not a bad starter if he can just
Not at all.
hit
Strong
Floatstone,
energy.
you know.
Ultra Ball, Sycamore.
Ian out of the gate. His hand looks good.
Okay.
He's got an Ultra Ball.
I ditched the N here.
Yep. He's got Cynthia to save the other Sycamore in his hand.
Obviously. Yeah. Definitely.
He's got that elixir. You know.
What are you getting? You're gonna Buzzwole
you
GX,
need
right?
something to elixir too. It's probably a GX.
X,
I
yeah.
wouldn't hate getting a baby here.
Or a
but-
Rockruff or a baby.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hate any of those cards. Like, I think they're all good, but I
It's
think
not a Remoraid.
Yeah, I think he's just going for the Buzzwole because he's like, I want to get this out.
Yeah,
and
yeah, we
get
need
two
to-
of them powered up very quickly.
He's been stringing elixirs along like no tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
He's what? He was 1 of 3 game 1, and then he's 1 for 1 game 2. I'm pretty sure he didn't play another elixir.
I don't think
'Cause
he only played that one.
He dead drew off the 5.
Yeah.
Oh, final card must be nice. You see him fling that down? I can hear the snap from here.
Yeah.
Sycamore.
He went for it. He's getting rid of the supporter. He's like,
I need 7.
I need that one
I
more,
would like
and I don't
one
need
more,
this.
sir.
I don't
I
need-
got bought last game by your N. I'm annoyed. Tilted.
Yep.
Use that anger. Channel it.
Yeah, for real.
Take
for
it
real,
out
for real.
on an opponent.
He's like, I'm gonna get one more card. I'm gonna have one less supporter in my deck, but it's fine.
I really do.
I'm
It's
trying to see
honestly
all these
fine.
cards now. I'm
Yep.
trying to see all these cards right now, not later. So you know, this is really that aggressive start from Will that he wants to kind of put Ian on the back foot.
And he's also thinking, game 3.
Game
Time.
3. I gotta get
time.
moving. That's a good
Wow,
point.
Baby Buzz right into Remoraid.
It was Remoraid. 2
Boy,
huge
do you throw it on
draws.
the Brooklet? What are you thinking?
Maybe. I mean.
Oh, I would have held it.
Oh, same.
I would have held it. I would have held it.
He's getting the rock ruff, which makes sense. Maybe he wants to try to turn to that Trubbish when
Yeah,
he goes
okay,
to the bench,
okay.
runs
I like
away.
that. I like
but
that. Prioritize the aggression more.
Yep.
Think that he has order pad and nest balls.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna get a buzz.
he just assumes that Ian's gonna have all these insane outs to all
Yep.
of his good cards. So he's like, I'm not even gonna take the risk. I'm just gonna do my game plan. Let Ian do his game plan. I'm not gonna hope that he's missing because
and that's how you take out the best.
That's how you take out the
Will
best.
recently made top 16, I believe, in another regional.
Heck yeah, he
copying
did.
Natalie Champagne and Andrew Mahomes, Buzzwell Garbodor list, right?
Cool, okay.
And so he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he really has to prove himself. Make top 8 today and beat players of this caliber. This Ian Robb has been playing since 10 BC,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We gotta see aggressive plays. You want to beat the champ? Don't take it to time. Get that knockout.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get that knockout.
Get him out of here.
Play that Brooklyn. He'll get that rock.
Oh, he had Nest Ball anyways. Yeah,
he had
take
the Nest
Brooklyn.
ball.
I don't care.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
hard reads by Will.
exactly. Will's
Yeah.
like, there's no way he doesn't have something
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
he's
just
got
gonna
it.
do my thing. Like,
So Ian's looking through. We see a mysterious treasure at the top of his deck.
yep.
I think he might be thinking,
E-
I really want to float stone.
Ian was looking through his deck. I mean, a little longer than I feel like we've seen him before. So
And that
maybe he
usually means
tries something.
disappointments.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
some kind of just like he's looking for something that is like not there or for some reason.
Guzma.
Boom.
Rockruff.
Out of the
30-30.
Turn 1 Guzma. I think this is fine. I mean, it's just like
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
But you're pretty much hiding if you have another supporter.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
just
exactly.
like, I don't know if I got this.
like-
Will has an N in hand, I believe.
Yes.
Right. And Guzma.
he has a Sycamore.
Oh, he
as
has a
well,
Sycamore too.
But
Okay.
he has Guzma.
What are you doing here? Are you going for that N? Or are you Sycamore?
How many cards are in Ian's hand? Is it less than? Is it like 4
It's
or less?
2 or it's 3.
If it's 3,
I'm
I
pretty
wouldn't.
positive it's 3.
4 is
1,
like
2, 3, 4, 5. One we got Nest Balled plus 1 off the Brooklet Hill.
Yeah.
It's 4.
It's 4.
It's 4. It's 4. It's 4.
4 is like that area of like maybe not.
But
I guess
at the risk of discarding a Guzma.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I think that I would just play the end. I mean, that first Sycamore, he discarded a lot of supporters. That Remoraid's got 30 on it,
Yeah.
so.
We talk about aggression. We ain't gonna be that aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's a difference between like.
Oh
and there he
wow!
goes,
Yes,
dump,
he
and
said super. I don't care. Ian's well aware of it. Give me that
supporters,
discard
like,
pile. What you got in there?
He's really trying to play this like I'm
going for the win.
We're not
We're
hitting
going for the win.
time.
Oh,
Like,
hit
yeah, I'm
Octi.
going- hit Octi.
And the Ultra Ball for the Lycan Rock.
There. All right, he's
Attach.
moving. He's moving.
Moving and grooving. Ultra Ball.
And honestly, like Will, I mean, in that hand, he had the Guzma, he had the Diancie Prism Stars.
He's counting here.
Yeah.
Fighting Energy Sycamore is what I'm thinking. Because you take out this Trubbish, you don't have to worry about Octi getting turned off.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about it getting KO'd. The band? You think you need the band? What do you think it will?
I mean, I think you just
He's in
ditch
the
the
tank.
B-string. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he got rid of the band. He got rid of the
I
band.
got rid of the band. I have 3 more of these. I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I got 2 more, I guess.
Yep. And I mean,
And Ian's counting, and he's like, "There's basically nothing in here."
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, "It's a couple of supporters, and what 1 elixir so far?"
yeah.
Wow.
Honestly, if you're Ian, even if you don't get the Garbodor setup, which he actually has not evolved into the
he has
toxin at
once,
all.
once.
And like,
He's like, "Bring that boy up here."
Yup.
Stupid little trash bag. I can't stand it. Octi for 3.
boom,
Busted. Got the choice band right back.
Beast energy. He's ready to do some
You don't
damage
attach it
next
though.
turn.
You don't attach it though. Just kidding.
Nah.
Sometimes I don't know what I'm saying.
Just setting up, I guess. He's getting everything in play.
And
taking
with
on
that
the charge.
band down, if you activate the Sledgehammer's plus.
Plus 90.
Yeah. He's going to town.
That's 170
Instant.
with the Diancie
Yeah.
Prism just sitting there.
That's a bop on that Buzzwell GX.
Yes, it is.
And Ian's moving a little slower. Not saying he's slow playing. I think that's just disappointment setting
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
Right?
no, exactly. I was about to say the same
I
thing.
same
like,
thing. You're
I
just
don't think it's intentional, but I think he's realizing, man, this is a lot of pressure. Maybe his hand, maybe
he's like,
we can't see his hand, but
no, but maybe my hand sucks. Yeah.
Maybe he played that Guzma because.
And this stupid Buzzwell's about to knock me out.
Oh my god.
And
All right.
okay.
He's got
All
it.
right.
He's got it. He's got something.
I think he's
Good
disappointed in him. He didn't have the Trubbish.
Oh yeah.
This 1 Trubbish next turn, 1 Trubbish.
Yep.
And then Hopefully you dead draw off this end, which you did, right?
Yep.
It's not good.
No.
Yeah, you want the dub trub.
Yep. You need to get both of those down, or else they're just gonna get popped, as we saw. But you know, I think that Ian can kind of like. He's got the 2 Trubbish. You know, if Will chases them both down, then that's 4. He can use his baby Buzzwole to put him back.
Yeah,
3.
and then just be aggressive and pop out back.
So like,
I got order pad
that's
with base
fine.
rings. Yeah, no problem. He might have prized the last Trubbish, and that was the disappointment.
Maybe that's what he was looking for.
Honestly.
You know, maybe in that last hand he had a mysterious treasure, and he was gonna play it for the second Trubbish. He's like, I can't. All right, I guess I'm gonna play it to get a Garb next turn.
Yeah.
Suddenly it's knocked down. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Ian's, like I said, he's going a little slower, and he's thinking this hand sucks.
Yep.
But
And like,
how can I deal with this?
Yeah. And he's doing what we were talking about. Like, even if he can't get the Garbodor aligned, he's got to shut off that Octillery somehow because he sees just how many supporters Will has lost already.
Yep.
No, Will's out, 3 Sycamore already? They're in this discard.
Yeah. And the Cynthia.
There's a Cynthia, at least one end. Like maybe
so he's thinking,
end.
I'm going to float stone, because he wants to redraw off this Octillery, but if you float stone the Octi, and it gets KO'd next turn, then you kind of wasted the float off of a Jet Punch, right? So he might just float stone the Diancie here. I would definitely float stone the Diancie. I think that if he's willing to take a turn to Guzma stall you out on Octillery, he's losing.
Yeah.
And the
the
game's already
got
over.
60 already. Like
Exactly. Yeah. And you're like, what do you do? Not gonna punch?
Yeah. There's not an attacking
he's just chilling.
Avoid
He's just
killing
absorptions.
it. Yep. Just absorptions.
Okay.
Doesn't even play the float stone. He's like, I'm good. My hand's fine.
And he's saying, you're gonna end Jet Punch me. That's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna Knuckle Impact it and KO you next turn.
Here's the order pad.
Order pad comes down.
Ian. Oop.
Heads. Oh, we 2 for 2.
You 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
Hang on. Did he play one earlier this game?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Last game.
Last game.
So out of the 4, we're 2 and 2. Sorry.
Yeah, I got it.
2, 4, 2. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Might be viewers. I know how picky I'll get.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you gotta watch it, man.
Yeah.
You gotta come at
chill
you.
to come at you. And chat. Rust the bar sucks.
He's
Game
so
the,
bad.
game
He
the
was
count.
wrong.
He doesn't even know odds.
Math is not that hard, Russell.
Eastring comes down, fighting Fury Belt. Clean buzz.
And
Cynthia. Oh, that's not an end.
That's not an end.
That's not an end.
Well, honestly, I mean, Ian would have liked to end, but he's not jet punching. He's not jet punching here.
No, he's not.
There's no way. But he's leaving Will with, presumably, I mean, he's got a decent amount of cards in hand. He's taken 3 prizes. He's at 3. He's got 7 in his hand, it looks like. If you're Ian, you got to be like, all right, one of these is a B-string. And we might end up seeing kind of what we saw in that first game where Ian comes up with this fresh Buzzwole, B-string, Fury Belt, knockout. But Will goes 90, 230, math, band, strong,
230, baby.
230.
Yeah, 230
All right,
out here.
I got it anyway. We're good.
So, what does he have in hand? I see
the strong.
I see a B-string.
We see the strong and the B-string. We were talking about
and of course he doesn't have supporter. Of course you don't have a supporter because you discarded them all earlier.
Yeah, most of them are in the discard pile.
Is that a band in the far back? I don't believe it is. It might be. And this is what I didn't like: attaching the choice band to the bench baby Buzzwole.
That's exactly what you were saying.
It's too aggressive. It's too aggressive.
You're like he doesn't need to put that down.
You're committing for no reason.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta wide out your options. You gotta date a little bit. You gotta get around.
Yeah, exactly.
Is she the one for me? Is she the end game item? Final Fantasy, you don't just equip that early.
Exactly.
You're not high enough level for that.
You're not high enough. Nah. You're really just making that choice band hang out with the baby Buzzwole.
Yeah.
As we're learning, they weren't the correct pair. They're not meant for each other.
Yeah, absolutely not. So, Sledgehammer's online.
We're not even seeing the energy.
I think he's conceding this. I think he's saying, I'm going for a jet punch here, and I'm trying to draw into a bunch of cards. I'm going to Guzma up your bench Buzzwole that you can't move.
Yep.
And I'm just going to apply some pressure to that one.
That seems fine to me.
I actually love that.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't have access to the choice band, then that's kind of the next best thing for him.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Just doing
it's weird though.
He's
just blatantly giving up on this Buzzwole. He's just going, I don't care. It's fine.
About the one in the active.
Yeah. No, about the baby.
Got it.
The baby is just like, I got a band on him.
Like he put the choice band on it. He did.
He's got a Sycamore. Wow, what a world you live in, my boy. I didn't see it.
He Sycamore away two Guzmas. Will doesn't have
no
supporters left in his.
He whiffed.
He only has one left.
He whiffed.
That's too greedy. I think that was way too greedy.
Super greedy, man. What are you doing?
Like, I think you just have to be like, I've only got one left.
Yep.
I can't.
I'm just gonna jet punch this.
Yeah.
I was gonna go Guzma jet punch.
Yeah, I think he just has to know that there's no way he draws it. Like,
yep.
You can't put your eggs in that basket like that.
No Rockruff on bench. No gust abilities coming out. He discarded the other one.
His deck is so small. They're 3 elixirs in there. And one fighting
tough
energy.
Times.
It's wild, yeah. Will's out of like everything. Like, he's got the 2 Guzmas left. I mean, you know, he's down to 3 prizes. He has been pretty aggressive with these Sycamores.
He has.
You know, they're paying dividends with him getting all of these, you know, early prizes, this early lead. But, you know, I think we're starting to
I think he's just surprised he didn't elixir.
No.
Ban. Oh. Must be nice.
There it is, Will.
You see the final card? First one was Lycanroc.
Nice, man.
Too good at this game. Oh.
Making me
Will, man, you do what you gotta do.
man.
I like the aggressive plays, but you describing Gus was like, you wild, man.
You do wild.
Oh, he concedes.
Just concede.
Yo, you got it. I
He's
got
got
nothing.
a B string.
Wow.
He knows that he can do it. Wow. All right, Will Mantho with that choice band rip, taking the game here.
Final card.
Final card.
That's destiny, baby.
Oh, yeah,
That's how you take out the champs.
It is, you know. He's like, I gotta go. I'm moving.
You're like, yeah, you gotta.
And
come on.
Maybe that's that aggressiveness we're talking about. He goes, you know, there's 10, 15 minutes left in this round. I gotta move.
Yeah,
you know?
we
I'm playing Sycamore every single turn. I'm just gonna knock out what is overactive. I don't care about Guzma. I don't
Is
care
this how you win with Buzzrock?
I guess. You just
Go
go.
with Sycamore. Just go. Let him have it. Let him have it.
It's like I'm just gonna out of the gate. I'm sprinting for the win, and
I'm actually still surprised he hit that ban.
yeah,
I didn't see that ban.
that was like we were both like, oh, you missed it. Like,
Yeah,
you're done, and then
All right, that was wild. I liked it. We have an interview coming up with a winner.
We do.
The good old Will Aggressive Mantho. For now, we're gonna play a couple of ads. Please stick around, and we'll be right back. And we're back with the man himself, the aggro. My lord, my guy. Like, we were over here like, all right, Sycamore. I'd Cynthia here.
Yeah.
Sycamore.
Yep.
You know what? This is the reason why he's gonna take out the champ. He's gonna take out the regional champion. Well played, dude.
Thanks.
My gosh. That was crazy. You target down the Trubbish.
Yeah.
You got the early rock ruffs. I love the aggression. I was honestly doubting it.
we were doubting a little bit.
Yeah.
We were doubting a little bit, man.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like, what my boy doing right now?
Man, we just saw him Sycamore with 3 supporters. Like, what's happening here? Like,
Weird matchup.
Yeah.
Did you know his deck beforehand?
Yes, because I sat next to Wes Holmberg day 1. I saw he was playing the same deck. So and then I saw Ian on the posting on Facebook also playing Buzzgrab, but okay, you're probably playing the same list. Yeah. So I'm like, you know, I played Buzzgrab a lot before. I know you have to kill Trubbish to even have a chance in the matchup.
Yep.
So and then you have to also like. You know, they have belts, like almost impossible to KO them.
Okay.
So you have to have Jet Punch and a Diancie, basically just like allows you to
soften up.
Soften up them. He also hit the 230 with the strong Diancie choice band twice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was gorgeous.
Oh yeah, well, that 230 was incredible both times. We were just like, all right, 230. Yep, that's how that math works. Cool, strong, decent energy, like you're killing.
Final card off the auxiliary choice band.
Yeah.
All right. Did you jump out of your chair, or you're just like, boy, we got it?
I was like,
yeah, of course. You were like, of course it's the last one. Like,
Yeah.
Of course. So you're just like, you expected it. You're like, what do you mean I didn't get? Not hitting the choice band isn't an option.
I was like, you know what? I hit this or I lose. You know, it's like going around.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's a Sycamore aggression. Same mindset.
Yeah.
You threw the choice band down on the baby Buzzwole.
Mm-hmm.
I judged you a little bit.
Right.
I went, so much commitment. Was that the? Did you see any other misplays, or do you believe that was a misplay at all? Attaching the band there early. You think he might overcommit to the sledgehammer, or?
I figured if he didn't get the belt, I could just like destroy him if he didn't get the belt.
Yes.
But if he did get the belt, I was like, okay, yeah, it's a misplay. You know.
Okay.
I also wasn't really thinking. And I was like, okay, like. His belt here, he's been dead drawing for a while.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, put the choice band there just to prepare until he gets the abortion off.
Makes sense. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, I watched you, because you kind of did it at the same time you put a float stone down and you're like pop.
Yeah.
And like my thought was like, oh, you're thinking about N. N is in your head. You're like, I need to get all these cards I probably don't want to see off an N.
I didn't think that at all.
I was like, he's windmilling all these tools down. Like he just wants to get them out. Like he doesn't need these cards. He just wants something. Draw Guzmas later. Like have these in play for now.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple key turns I'm gonna highlight on game 1.
Yeah.
You targeted the baby Buzzwole first.
Yeah.
And went for the GX attack. Game plan, or you kind of just saw it develop as it happened, and you went, boy, I got a win prize.
Well, the strong of the baby Buzzwole, it's he already jet punched my 2 Buzzwoles.
Okay.
So they're in range from a banned strong Buzzwole.
Yeah.
So like I knew I also play around B string. So like if or not B string itself, because like if I kill it, then he has like no good response to like a good one like.
To the Lycanroc, yeah.
Yeah. So like okay, I set up the 140 on the. Well, he had like 140
left over.
Yeah.
No.
You were pinging everything.
Yeah.
You pinged everything to
ping
make Lycanroc be able to swoop in. Yeah.
Okay, perfect, dude. That's awesome.
So do you think, I mean, you know, this Buzzgarb deck is not especially popular, right?
Yeah.
It's like we always see Buzzrock has been kind of the thing at the front. You have a lot of experience with Buzzgarb, clearly. I mean, do you think that was super beneficial? Do you think, like, maybe you had some insight on the matchup or how the deck plays out that maybe other players would not have because they didn't prepare for this deck?
Well, I just knew I had to kill Trebuchet early.
Yep.
And I knew I had to soften up the Buzzwoles with the Jet Punch. And just kill Trebuchet is like the main game
You're
plan.
just like, this Trebushes, I know what they do. I've played it. That needs to be dead.
Yeah.
Simple and clean, baby.
Yeah,
That's all you
simple and
need.
clean.
Yeah, just punch. Easy. So, lastly, your deck is basic.
Yeah.
Nothing special about that, right?
Nothing special. Just,
what are you scared of? Is there anything around you? Do you want that matchup again? Like, how'd you feel playing against it? Was it fine? Because a lot of viewers are going, I might be building the Garbodor deck. Like, how's Buzzrock going?
well, I was scared because I thought he didn't cut Max Elixirs, but after seeing him never play Max Elixir, I was like, okay, I have a chance now. Because usually before you just go in Max Elixir, if I had Elixir and B String, I would have lost, like for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the order pads. You're
Order
like,
pads?
Thank you for playing order pads. Yeah.
No, that definitely makes sense because I feel like when you become aware that he's not playing Max Elixir, you can kind of be like, oh, he can't go aggressive like I can.
I dictate your energy attachments.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, you know, you can kind of like soften everything up, know when B String's going to come, you know, prepare a little better because you know he can't just Elixir attach, pop, you know, that kind of stuff.
Sweet, dude.
It's awesome, Will. You know,
good luck. One more win, then 2 IDs and you're in top 8.
Yeah, it should be good.
All right. I like that game plan.
Yeah.
You got anything else, bro? You good?
No, I think
that
we're
was a
good.
great
You know,
game. I think Will played that masterfully.
you
The
did.
aggression was perfect.
You know, we were skeptical, but you're just like, I gotta go. You know,
Yeah.
there was only
you're
15
like,
minutes around, so you're like, second more.
And you're feeling the pressure. You're like, it's game 3. I don't know how much time.
Yep.
Good job on scooping game 2, dude.
Yeah.
Show the people.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Show the people that.
Yeah,
Just
that
like,
was impressive.
No, we're out here.
Yeah. I could maybe win this game, but just
Jet
yeah.
punches. Yeah. You
Maybe.
don't stick around for that.
I'm way too busy
We
to
leave the
try.
party while it's still popping.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Great
Thanks.
game.
Congratulations,
Good
Will.
job.
man.
Good luck the rest of the
next
day,
round.
my friend.
And we'll kick it back to you guys, or actually the ads.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Round 12's coming
ads for
soon.
our
We're
sponsors.
still gonna stay on, and we'll see if we can pluck a Lapras or something out of the field, give you a little less buzzword.
We'll find something fun for you guys. Don't worry.
Peace.